We're going to have a quick look at some video clips of homeless seniors. This is an issue that's really disturbing to me, among other things in our society, but this one really has a special meaning to me. It's just, I don't know why we've got seniors and our most vulnerable living on the streets in conditions that no one who's worked their entire life really needs to or deserves to be living in. The government really needs to take this a lot more seriously. This has been increasing at a rapid rate over the past decade. So let's take a look at some clips.
Imagine being a senior citizen and having no place to sleep. 20% of all seniors 55 and up are out on the streets because they can't afford their housing.
Joyce Dodge has lived in her one-bedroom apartment at Chartwell Heritage Glen for 20 years. Joyce, who will celebrate her 92nd birthday next week,
been living in her car for nearly 2 months because she can't afford a place to live.
I look at it as a journey. I've had many journeys in my life.
Money is tight because her only income is Social Security. She's sold many of her possessions over the last few years, but she still doesn't have enough money. We spoke with her here in a well-lit parking lot in North Broward, where she spends time doing word puzzles.
Where it has the large letters for people like me.
And sleeping, sitting up.
Since I've been here, I sleep here in the seat, just squinched down. My ankles and legs are swollen from having to sit all the time. I buy jug water if it's cheaper, and I eat one meal a day for $2.02, and then I get a free senior drink.
Then they go on to say, this is amazing, quote, seniors housing, and this is in all caps, is not income dependent. Meaning, we got these seniors where we want them. They don't have a choice. They explain in the paper, most of these folks have already sold their homes. They can't go back.
Oh my God.
So if they're renting from us, moving out, especially because they're seniors, is going to be prohibitive for them. And the move out costs alone might break them.
Room tour! It cost me $12,000 a month to live here.
I mean, that's interesting. So you were evicted in June from literally this building right here, the Bud Clark Commons, and you're of course camping here. Do you know why you were evicted?
I don't.
Did you know that the fastest growing demographic of homelessness is the baby boomer generation? They are falling into homelessness faster than during the Great Depression. So we are not used to this. Plus, the baby boomer generation is the largest current, when you're talking about demography, it is the largest population in this country's history. So the amount of people that are in that generation that could potentially fall into homelessness is like we've never seen this in this country.
Of unhoused, unsheltered, homeless individuals are the elderly.
I'm now 68 years old, and I also get $190 worth of supplemental with my regular Social Security pension, which is about $804. So that's less than $1,000, $994 to live on for the month. You know, I mean, the situation is I end up sleeping in areas where other homeless people are sleeping, or not really an encampment, but on a rainy day or a rainy night, I'd have to go get under an overhang.
Have you been sleeping outside?
About 2 years.
2 years. And how old are you?
81.
And tell me about your health conditions. What do you got going on?
I have a heart problem. I have a COPD. And I think.
And asthma, right?
Yeah, asthma.
Okay, and you've been sleeping out in the park for a while now.
Exactly.
Sometimes you think you're having fun. You're having fun with people, but other than that, it sucks, man. Fucking living out here with the weather.
When you become homeless, you kind of revert into this solitude. It's humiliating. I find especially the women, we don't say anything to anyone about it.
I've spoken about homelessness quite a bit, but this is something new. A recent survey showed that 20% of the population in Toronto shelters are seniors. I'm Mike Patton, and this is your Ottawa City Hall update. Yeah, you thought you were going to spend your winters in a condo in Florida, wintering in Florida, but no. You know, increasingly we're seeing more and more seniors are ending up on the street. They go into the hospital, they end up there for a period of time, they end up being evicted from their apartment, and they have nowhere to go and end up on the street. This is an enormous problem, and it needs a solution because their requirements are different. These are not people who have addiction issues. These are not people who have mental health issues. These are people who are just old.
How are you doing today? I'm okay. We've been going around interviewing people about what it's like living on the streets of Tampa. Oh my gosh. What do you say it's like? Do you mind if I sit down? Okay.
Man to live off of for a whole month.
So how do you survive? Where are you sleeping? Where did you sleep last night?
We slept on this church patio.
Yeah. There's a bunch of you that hang together.
We do, with safety. It's not safe on the street anywhere, you know. Yeah. Especially homeless. I used to make fun of the homeless until I became one.
Wow.
And it was, you know, really mind opener to me.
What you said? You said you need help sitting up? Oh, you said you're sitting like that? You okay? How old are you, Mama? 77. How long you been living out here? They don't give you no help for senior citizens? What they say about it? How can...
So tell me, how did you end up homeless?
I don't have money. Everything is going up. The prices in the supermarket, everything.
She says the rent increased by $400 a month. Imagine that you would be homeless?
No, never mind. Never mind. No. You listen to somebody told you that the homeless idea disappeared.
But here's the harsh reality nationwide. The elderly homeless population is increasing dramatically because their fixed incomes cannot cover the high cost of housing, according to Pew Research. Studies also show the elderly require more physical and mental care, which increases the cost and reduces the housing options.
How far do we have to go for this one?
It's telling me about 6 minutes.
6 minutes away?
You usually have to go on the highway for a lot of these because that's just how it works out.
Then what happened that you went through all of this?
What got me to November of 2024 living in my car?
Exactly.
The economy, for one. The money was coming in, but the rent was going sky high.